Chapter 13, the first lessons for Bongo builders. The first lessons for Bongo builders cover the minimum amount of knowledge you need to know to sail through the first day of Bongo Drive effectively. Participants in a Bongo walk together into the future from that day on. Do not make participants work during the Bongo Drive. Do not let any participant ask anyone to work on anything during the Bongo Drive day. The only things to do are voting on relation building, wealth building, and money-making decisions. Do the steps presented below to ensure that all are on the same page from the start. One of the most effective ways to absorb the first Bongo building lessons is to study the first two parts of the online book, The Chronicle of Bongo 1. The first part has 20 chapters on the same webpage. The second part has a dozen on another webpage. As found in its table of contents, there are Part 1, the first month, and Part 2, Bongo 1 formation meetings. Step 1, turn on recording devices. One of you must love to record the history of your Bongo's growth. Its chronicle is necessary to remind even the most recent, rebellious, or stubborn member not to bring down the Bongo Drive with straw man fallacies. To help write your group's history, the first step is to turn on a recording device. If you're using a Samsung Galaxy Note 9, for example, ensure the recording can run over an hour at once without further human intervention. Restart the recording each hour to keep each file not too long for frequent review or uploading to private storage. Step 2, read the first Bongo speech. If you did not prepare a speech ahead of time, use the previous chapter as the first speech on your first Bongo Drive. Read the first Bongo speech to set the tone for the rest of the professional day. The first speech should include the following request. At the start, we must finalize our agenda with a list of questions to be addressed by the Bongo Drive. Please take a blank sheet of paper and write down at most 5 questions you want us to answer today. One of them should be a wealth building question. Another should be a relation building or money making question. Step 3, remind everyone to avoid distractions. Do not wait. Members should go ahead and do the following steps even while they're thinking about their agenda questions. Remind everyone to avoid distractions. Do not work on any personal or side project during a Bongo Drive. Do not listen to music using your headphone. Do not watch a video privately. Do not keep your eyes away from the other eyes most of the time throughout the Bongo Drive day. Step 4, confirm the Bongo onboarding process. Read or review the first 32 chapters of the Chronicle of Bongo 1. Everyone is expected to answer the following question at the end of each chapter. Do you agree with the presented approach? Silence is an agreement, but raise your hands to express your agreement explicitly. If anyone raised an objection against any chapter, members of your Bongo must record the objection using the following question. Will we replace the presented approach with an alternative? The question must specify the chapter involved. Place the new relation building question on your Bongo Drive agenda immediately. Even if everyone studied the 32 chapters ahead of time, do the above steps explicitly. As soon as members approve these chapters as a group's history, they can use them as required reading for all new or prospective members. Step 5, address only the agenda questions. Address only the agenda questions during the remaining time of the first Bongo Drive. Do not let anyone straw manning the drive with impromptu topics. Be professional the entire time, as if several new or prospective members are observing. Step 6. Record all decisions. Record all decisions in your online private office, such that anyone in your group will be able to locate them quickly. Decisions should be the only result of a Bongo drive.
Your feedback, sir.
I recognize that this has all been wrote down based on what it is we've been practicing, and we've been sharpening this structure for a long time, and it seems to continue us going forward. That's for sure. I feel like we're reaching productivity. Slowly and surely we're able to continue pushing this idea forward that we want to show people how to systematically approach projects and push them forward. And it's pretty cool that we're finally able to give a detailed list for anybody to follow. And with enough practice, they're going to be able to push whatever agenda of theirs forward, for sure.
Yeah. I'm really starting to feel like our hard work is starting to pay off.